Hello and welcome back to everyone on the Football Zone and to a weekend previewing all the Premier League games coming up this weekend, and starting off at Selhurst Park where Crystal Palace face Man City. And yeah, this is an interesting game, this one. Palace, coming into this one, not in the best of form, but we do know they have players that can hurt opposition, like Elise, etc, etc. Man City, I think it's a statement win against Villa last time, and I think they will be expecting to win here, but I don't think it'll be easy. I'm going to say 2-0 to City. Moving on then to Aston Villa as they take on Brentford at Villa Park. And Jeff, this is going to be another interesting game. Villa coming into it, off the back of that loss to Man City, but before that their form was quite good. Brentford not really in good form, winless in the last 5. And with the position they are in the table, it kind of just feels like it's just kind of been mid-table for them. Their season's in a way petering out. Personally, I can't see anything other than a Villa win here. I'm going to say 2-0. Moving on to Everton as they take on Burnley at Goodison Park. And Everton coming into this one, still very much, I would say, in relegation problems. 4 points clear of Luton. That could easily evaporate if Luton pick up a win or two. Burnley, within 6 points of safety. So I think, they've still given themselves an outside chance, so they can just rack a few wins here. Let's face it, the teams at the bottom are hardly going that fast, are they? So I'm going to say Everton will get the win. I think that at home they'll just have more quality, and that'll be a huge step towards safety. Moving on then to Fulham as they take on Newcastle at Craven Cottage. And Newcastle still very much in the battle for European places. Fulham, their season's pretty much over. It's going to be mid-table. I think maybe their target will be a top half finish, potentially something like that. But I think Newcastle obviously were more to play for, and a game against a team that probably don't have much to play for now for the remainder of the season. It's a game that they'll definitely be hoping to win. I'm going to say 2-1 to Newcastle. Moving on into Luton as they take on Bournemouth at Kenilworth Road. And Luton coming into this one, I think this is a game which they'll really be hoping they have to win. Bournemouth, they have been improving a bit lately, but they're another mid-table side who, let's face it, aren't really well beaters. I think it's the result that Luton will definitely be targeting. So I think at Kenilworth Road they're going to have a chance, and I think they'll just about do it. I'm going to say 2-1 to Luton. Moving on then to Wolves as they take on West Ham at Molineux. And another big game for West Ham. Still very much in the European picture. 7th place, obviously teams around and do have games in hand, but still I think they'll still be hoping that they can just about sneak in there. And Wolves, another team that's aiming for a top half finish. Gary O'Neill's done a great job there, but I think West Ham really will be hoping for a result here, and I think they'll have the quality to get it. I'm going to say 2-0 to West Ham. Moving on then to Brighton as they take on Arsenal at the Amex. And Brighton, their season in a way just kind of seems to be fizzing out, which will be a bit frustrating for them, undoubtedly. I think against an Arsenal side, we've seen the sort of form they're in at the moment. Really impressive form, and I think the title's still on the line. I don't really see them faltering like they did last year. They just look that strong. I'm going to say this will be a 2-0 Arsenal win. Moving on into Sunday's action, starting off with Manchester United against Liverpool at Old Trafford. And this is a big game for Liverpool. Manchester United, I think, are showing signs of improvement, and still far from perfect currently, still I think Manchester United have a chance here of getting a result against Liverpool side, who personally I feel like haven't been performing that great recently. I think Liverpool, though, with that title contention, they just seem to find a way of getting results. I'm going to say they've just edged it. Moving on into Sheffield United against Chelsea. And Chelsea, if they really want to get into the European places, this simply is a game that they have to win. Because they've been struggling a lot recently, haven't they? I just don't think they're anywhere near Premier League quality. We've seen it all season, and Chelsea, they have shown signs of inconsistency, but surely they have to be winning this game. I'm going to say it will be 3-0 to Chelsea. And finally, Tottenham against Nottingham Forest. A big game for both these sides at their respective ends of the table. Tottenham still very much pushing for top spot, for the Champions League spot, I think Forest will definitely be Forest definitely will be up for the fight, with their chances of staying up. So yeah, I'm going to say 2-0 to Spurs. I think they'll just have too much quality at home. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily football news, meme, and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.